I do want to get to the East. The Celtics facing the Wizards, with the winner securing the 7th seed and a matchup with the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Pacers and Hornets are the ones meeting in the lower single elimination game, with the winner then facing the loser again of Celtics Wizards for the 8th seed. So, Richard, let's start with, again, the lower single elimination game. What are your expectations for Pacers Hornets?
Look, I like the Hornets. I like the Hornets in this. They've had this positive energy about them all year. The Pacers have had some little bitty drama. They have talent. They've had injuries. They've had a ton of stuff. But this Hornets team and their energy, the way they play, and they play together. So matching up against, this is a team that's had multiple 25 assist nights. You don't know who to stop, who to key on. There's no head to the snake. And so I like them over Indiana.
I think everything that Richard spoke to speaks to who LaMelo Ball has been to this team. He's brought energy, he's brought excitement, he's brought leadership from a young kid. And keep it real, although injuries are part of the game, if he doesn't get hurt, they're not even in this playing situation. I think they're secured probably at number 6 at the worst playing spot. But I agree, I'm taking the young Hornets in this matchup.
No, it's a reason he's most people's rookie of the year, because a rookie guard doesn't. We will discuss that on the show later this week. I'm going to give you my answer, but I'm not going to give it today. That's also a tease. But yeah, that we almost never see a rookie, especially a rookie guard, make that kind of impact and just completely shift a team's fortunes. I am curious to see if the outcome of that play-in game, and that is another reason to sort of keep track of it, impacts whether the Pacers let their coach go at the end of this season. Something that Adrian Wojnarowski has been reporting on is just right there as a question. All right, Matt, let's talk Celtics Wizards.
Oh, my Celtics.
Today, Bradley Beal said his strained left hamstring will not be 100%. He will just have to manage it in Tuesday's play-in game. So knowing that, and also these teams have a little mini rivalry. It's not Celtics-Lakers, but remember we had the all-black guys all dressed in black for one game. They had the back and forth words of word in the playoffs. So what do you expect?
I've been a fan of the Celtics all season, thinking that they were going to turn the corner eventually with their experience and their young stars and really start climbing up the Eastern ladder. That didn't happen. I think losing Jaylen Brown is a huge part. So to me, it comes down to, I think Bradley Beal, if he can manage, which I think he will, him and Jason Tatum cancel each other out as far as, because they're two great scorers. Who's going to do on Boston side what Russell Westbrook has been doing this year, which has been terrorizing the league as far as numbers go, and he's got his team in this position. I mean, hats off to Russ, because I think they sent him there to die, and he came out better than ever.
Frank and Russ.
Exactly. So excited for him. But to me, I think Washington pulls this out, and it's been a heck of a run for them, because at the beginning of the season we were talking about, they need to trade Brad. They're wasting this time, and this team came together, did what they're supposed to do, and have made a nice run.
Now, Matt, calm down. They're still the 10th seed, so they still.
I'm just talking about playing.
Just playing. Okay, that's
all I'm talking about.
They still should trade. They should still trade. Our 8th seed. What? Yeah. It sounds like they're 10th. Anyways, this is what I think. I think if Bradley Beal is healthy, without a doubt, it's the Wizards. But you don't know. And he went out and tried to play, couldn't really move. We already saw the numbers and him possibly trying to catch Steph for the scoring record. So if they're healthy with no Jaylen Brown, it's the Wizards. And then after that, it becomes a toss-up, to tell you the truth, because you don't know who's going to step up for the Wizards. Who is their third guy that's going to step up in this situation? So if Bradley Beal can give you 15 points, if he can go out there and make it through a game, give you 15, 18 points, I think it's the Wizards. I mean,
I'm very interested to see what Russell Westbrook does in this game, because you guys know how I feel about him. I think that the slander on him is
ridiculous.
People just don't understand what he brings to a team if you're still criticizing him. And if you look at even his season this season, he was nursing an injury for the first big chunk of the season. He had tough time in the playoffs in the bubble because he was nursing an injury. So not understanding that and then seeing how he has impacted the team once he is healthy, and especially once they got over all their COVID issues. That whole preamble aside, I will also say sometimes he tries to do too much in playoff games. We've seen it, again, over and over and over again. So I'm curious to see, with Brad not being 100%, which Russell Westbrook we get. I think the fact that Scott Brooks is there as the coach and he has managed and worked with Russ, not just in D.C., but in Oklahoma City, will have an impact on that. But we'll have to see. It's another good
But the bad part about the Eastern side, it doesn't matter who gets 7 and 8. They're going to get smacked in the first round.
That's why the playing games are interesting, because that will be our early competition there. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.